Hello everyone and welcome back. So we have received the move update over here from Niantic, which has been determined. So for the season 12, which was most awaited, uh, we have got two brand new moves which got introduced over here. The first is going to be fairywind, and the second one is going to be double kick over here, which both are fast moves. So let's check out. So now moving into the move sections of PvPoke over here. So this in the fast move over here for fairy, we have got charm and fairy wind. So charm, as we already know, it's 16 damage move with the 3 turns. So the energy per turn is actually 2 over here, and because the energy generation from charm is 6 over here. But now the thing over here is fairy wind. So fairy wind is a very energy generating very fast move that is really good, because in game master version it's 1 turn move, but actually in game it will be a 2 turn move over here with the energy generation of 9. That means the energy per turn will be 4.5, which is more than the double of charm over here, which actually makes it a clone of mud shot just in the fairy version. That's really good for this meta, because uh, at first there was no fairy fast move, so then charm got introduced. So charm is very overpowered move over here, but it is very slow in getting in energy. But whereas fairy wind comes in, so fairy wind is really great, as its energy generation is really high. But as we have already know, that since the energy generation per turn is super high over here, so the damage per turn will be really low, because the damage is 3 over here, and per turn it comes to 1.5, which is fairly enough. And now moving into the next move that we have got, let's move into the fighting move. So for fighting, we have got counter, double kick, and karate chop. So counter is already a move, so I think counter will be getting nerfed in the next season, but I'm not very sure. But they have introduced double kick. So karate chop is actually there in the game as well, but since it is that not much hard hitting, but the energy per turn is really high, which is 4. And now we have got double kick over here. So double kick is having a damage of 8 along with the energy generation of 12 over here, and it's a 3 turn move, because in the game master it was 2. That's the reason in the main series, like in the main series PokemonGO over here, it will be a 3 turn move. But nevertheless, 3 turn is actually fine for me, because I'm really interested in the double kick over here, because since it's a 3 turn move and energy is 12, so the energy per turn becomes 4, which is actually a clone of karate chop over here. And the damage per turn is actually high as well, which is 2.66, and the karate chop is 2.5. So it's actually 0.16 higher than the karate chop. So I'm very much interested that how a two turn move like karate chop can cope up with double kick over here. That's 3 turn. That will really be a great thing to see that is coming up in season 12. So now moving on with the possible move speculation over here for Clefable over here, because Clefable in main series games, Clefable would have access to Fairy Wind, which is right now in the game code over here, which is determined. And apart from like charm, right now we have got Fairy Wind. So Clefable is about to do some changes in the meta along with for Great League. So over here, let's go down and quickly check out. Clefable do pick up win against Altaria and other dragons, which is fine because it's a fairy type. But apart from that, I think Fairy Wind Clefable is a bit better, because it if you see the differences, it picks up more wins against Ice Beam or Hydro Pump Azumarill as well, along with Cresselia, which it wins in one shield scenario. It is kind of a great thing right now. And Defense Justice is kind of a really good option, because right now so charm is though very powerful, but defense deoxys have got so much bulk with it. So that is the reason it outpaces it to the moves over here, which might be Thunderbolt or maybe Rock Slide as well, which it actually outpaces it. So that is the reason Fairywind gives it a much more flexibility over here, because to throw those Moonblast really quick. So that is the reason the rating have changed from 498 loss rating to 677 win rating, which is really nice. Apart from it, Diggersby along with Frostlass, which is really great, because Frostlass is such a good save swap options over here in the Great League. And right now, yeah, Drapion, which which is even worse right now for Drapion, because Drapion earlier, so Charm would have added so much quickly because of its hard damage, raw damage kind of coming from Charm. Because it's neutral, because Drapion is part dark and poison as well. So from that perspective, it have gone down to 376 from 376 to 98. That's really drastic drop over here. But it picks up win against Frostlass over here, and Galvantula is again a negative change. So since Charm is so oppressive, these changes are viable over here, which is good. And apart from it, it wins against other than Ninetales right now. Maybe Powder Snow version and Charm version as well. Stunfisk, that is really great thing. So let's move into Stunfisk over here. Yeah, Stunfisk. Yeah, so Stunfisk have now really come up with. So this is a Universe Stunfisk over here with Discharge, Thundershock and Mud Bomb. So earlier it was a loss over here, because Stunfisk is also kind of bulky, so that is the reason it would have ended in a loss. But now it's with Fairywind, it's kind of neutral, like very close win as well. Apart from it, it picks up wins against Victreebel right now, which is really good. So let's move into Victreebel and see for Victreebel. Yes, over here. So it was 425 previously, Shadow version, but now it's 513. So it's a winnable matchup. It's not a losable match. So it's a winnable matchup in the one shield, which is really great to know. But its stats. So apart from its stats, and for Clefable, since it is coming up, it is not too bad or too good, but it's definitely playable, and in kind of a restricted meta as well, which is going to be really good over here. And so now moving into the second speculations over here for from my end. So that's going to be the Hitmonchan over here, that earlier have got access to Rock Smash and I believe Low Kick, which is not very good. It's really a very bad moveset actually. So Rock Smash is not good, Low Kick is not good. But now if we give ahead it with Double Kick, so it is, let's see for the Great League meta over here, it's kind of average over here, because so earlier it was 344 and 0, so now it have went up to 638 and 0. So it's not that of a drastic change or like super meta thing, but definitely it picks up 6 more wins right now over here. And the real moveset of Hitmonchan is actually its bulk. It's even glassier than I believe Hitmonchan, with a very high energy moveset of Close Combat, which is debuffing, and Stone Edge, that both are nuke over here. But since double kick gives it a much better coverage because of its energy generation and damage, so it pick up wins against Altaria now, then Diggersby, which is good. Then it wins against Lickitung right now, which is also good, because a Rock Smash, and Rock Smash is such a crappy move right now for this game. And along with it, it picks up Politoed, Registeel and Galarian Stunfisk. So it's not that of a meta breaker, but still it is. It picks up 6 more wins right now, and I don't think there are much Pokemon that it can beat, which it did not beat right now, because yeah, it's such a like low rated Pokemon over here for the Great League meta, which is even bulkier. And if you see the overall rating for Hitmonlee, which is going to be 1597, which is super glassy. But since the introduction of double kick, it is a bit better. Not that of a meta changer which I have already mentioned, but it's a bit better, which I can think of. Apart from it, I think Dovul also gets access to this double kick over here. So let's just drop in Dovul and see. So let's just put Dovul right now, and let's maximize it and put in the double kick. Yeah, so let's put in the double kick and check the ratings right now. So what I feel is it's not actually a meta breaker as of for Dovul, but it's definitely a better move set right now, because tackle and takedown are such a crappy move right now as well. To which now, as you guys can see, so if we go to the record right now, so earlier it was 244-1 with win, a loss and draw. So it have become 23 and 24, which is 50-50 chance of winning or losing the matchup in the Great League meta, super meta over here, which is kind of good option, because it's kind of, what I can say, it's kind of a better, not better, it's kind of a other form of Vigoroth as a safe swap over here, because Vigoroth is so spammy with the counter body slam spam, which we have got over here with double kick body slam. And Vigoroth have got a really bad move set, like secondary charge move of boulders over here, but for Dovul it have got access to wild charge that hits the whole meta for neutral damage apart from ground, for which we have double kick and body slam. So I think it's a huge boost for Dovul over here, and for this meta, because it picks up so much more wins against top meta mons like Kofa Kriegers, Cresselia, Drapion, Mandibuzz, and Ninetales, Obstagoon, Skarmory over here, then Stunfisk, Swampert, Talonflame, etc. many more. So definitely it's going to be a better option for Dovul for this meta, for if it gets access to double kick, which is going to be really great. So I'll just hope for the best over here. So Niantic must put in some changes, because it's almost 2 seasons right now with no changes to move updates. So that is the reason I am very much hoping that it does change the meta a bit, shaking the meta a bit. So I'm just hoping for that. So that will be all for this video, and see you again in the next one. Till then, peace.